I can tell you that immediately, the moment she opened her mouth, you could see that Combs was listening intently to everything that she had to say, as well as those.
I don't know if he was present with that, but you know, I know he had been hanging around with him in London, in Paris, different places.
He joins us now, sharing her story. Natanya, thank you so much for being with us. I can't imagine what you've been through since 1999 and then all the emotions that must be coming up over the last couple of years.
After Jennifer Lopez was dragged into the Diddy lawsuit over allegedly being the gun mule in a 1999 nightclub shooting where Diddy and JLo allegedly made a rapper named Shine take the fall and spend 10 years in prison for them, people have started digging into her past and it raises some questions.
Law enforcement sources are expecting the feds to widen the Diddy probe to include previous criminal investigations. Now, we know Diddy was criminally investigated regarding that shooting in New York, but I didn't realize the extent of JLo's involvement.
Before we get into this tea, let's make one thing clear. What you about to hear is strictly for entertainment and educational vibes only. It got way too hot for Jenny from the block, cause word on the street is Jennifer Lopez might have been more than just Diddy's old flame. Cassie Ventura's bombshell claims come with receipts. Sis might have been his ride or die in all the wrong ways. We talkin' lies, shady business, and straight up smuggling. Now, she out here ghostin' like she dodging the feds. Ever since Diddy's mess hit the fan, JLo been MIA, and baby, Cassie's tearful testimony might explain it all. She said Diddy made her hold a loaded strap in public and used her like a pawn in his madness. And no, this ain't no joke. The real tea? JLo might have helped him pull the same stunt way back when, helping cover up a whole crime that left an innocent man behind bars. Now tell me, if Diddy goes down, who you think riding shotgun? That's right, JLo. Y'all better hold on tight, cause this mess is wild. Let's dive in. We all know Cassie Ventura and Diddy's history is long, messy, and hella toxic. She just testified that Diddy once handed her a loaded piece right before they hit a club in LA. Sis was in tears spilling it all, honey. You could feel that pain through the courtroom walls.
When she was on the stand, at times she became visibly upset, wiping away tears as she gave her evidence.
Now this is where it gets real dark. Rodney Lil Rod Jones dropped a bomb, claiming that back in '99, Jennifer Lopez snuck a whole revolver into a NYC club for Diddy. That same night, 3 folks got shot. One of them, Natanya Rubin, caught a bullet to the face. Baby, it's given ride or die, but more like felony die. And let's talk about how Diddy stay using his women like they part of his lil gun-running crew. Who? JLo ain't looking squeaky clean in this, let's be real. This ain't just a case of wrong place, wrong time. It's screaming full-on participation.
I mean, even from the very day that the thing took place, because if you notice their mugshots, only Shine truly has a mugshot. Puffy and JLo, Puffy's in front of a concrete wall, JLo is in front of a bulletin board in some old t-shirts. Now, I want everyone to think that was the night of the shooting. You don't think at Christmas time, Puffy and JLo went out in some old raggedy t-shirts, right? No. There was already an agenda afoot to conceal what they had on, to try to sway the minds of people, to throw your memory off, but they couldn't throw my memory off.
As we talked about in the first part, there seems to be some misinformation or misunderstanding of what really went down in that trial, what was said, what people were blamed for, what they were not. I'd love to hear your perspective and specifically kind of what you wish people understood about that trial that maybe they don't at this time.
And let's not forget, Diddy's own driver testified that JLo pointed the finger at Shine Barrow as the shooter that night. If that's true, sis didn't just carry the piece. She helped set Shine up to take the fall for a mess Diddy started. Shine ended up doing a whole bid behind bars for something he might not have even done. For those who don't know, Shine been speaking out for years about how Diddy played him dirty and was never a real friend. And get this, Gene Deal, the ex-head of Bad Boy Security, said Diddy straight up, said he hated Shine. So, yeah, this whole frame-up, it's not far-fetched at all, baby.
It's real talk, but I gotta ask you, right? I seen a trailer for a Shine documentary that you went. How did that come about, you being in that documentary? Well, I was there doing that whole trial with Shine and Puff. Puff said, I hate that motherfucker. Blake. He told me that. And that's when they was on trial with each other.
We already knew Shine got done dirty, but baby, it gets even uglier. Word is, Diddy handpicked the witnesses for that 1999 trial. Yep, stacked the whole damn deck. And guess who was allegedly right there riding shotgun? Miss JLo herself. Insiders claim the two of them were moving slick behind the scenes, coaching folks on what to say just to bury Shine even deeper. And Chili, hold on to your wig. They supposedly went so far as to buy off jurors. This wasn't just shady, this was a whole operation.
Anybody that was there, I know this young lady said Puff did the shooting. What I was told by Wolf himself, and he spoke very little about it because he had mad love for Shine.
Diddy and JLo dipped out like nothing ever went down. Smooth getaway, no shame. And of course, Diddy tossed JLo to the curb not long after, like she was just a pawn in his dirty little chess game. But let's be real, they both got what they wanted in the end. Freedom, baby. Clean slates while Shine sat in that cell. Ain't that something?
I don't know if he was present with that, but I know he had been hanging around with him in London, in Paris, different places.
Now you might be sitting there wondering, why didn't JLo ever take the stand through all this mess? Sis was right there when that gun went off, wasn't she? Well, buckle up, 'cause here comes the wild part. JLo and Diddy allegedly tied the knot in secret right around that 1999 shooting. Jaguar Wright, the queen of spillin' Hollywood's dirtiest tea, claims it wasn't about love, y'all. That wedding was pure strategy. See, if JLo was legally his wife, she couldn't be forced to testify against him. Hollywood stay using that trick to dodge bullets, literally. And it worked. Diddy kept those skeletons locked up tighter than Fort Knox, and JLo walked away clean as a whistle.
Shine caused a lot of that stuff himself. And Puff said, I hate that motherfucker. Blatantly. He told me that. And that's when they was on trial with each other.
Wow, you never told me about that, man. You seen how Flex, he came out calling Shine a liar?
Well, I think Funkmaster Flex has every right to say what he said because he know a little bit more than most.
Now, while that hush-hush marriage ain't been officially confirmed, Jaguar swears the ceremony did happen. And Chili, word is, JLo was even spotted at some of Diddy's infamous Freakoff Parties. One complaint alleges a major female celeb was there when a 13-year-old was forced to attend. Now hold up, we ain't saying JLo was that celeb, but baby, the streets are talking. And the connections? They're stacking up fast. Her name keep popping up in court docs, lawsuits, and even dusty old witness statements. It's getting harder and harder to act like this ain't looking real suspect. But baby, it don't stop there. That 13-year-old wasn't the only one caught up in the madness. Another woman, Misha, stepped up with a story just as disturbing. She said JLo wasn't just in the building, sis was front and center, right in the spotlight, while Diddy allegedly put her through some straight-up traumatic mess at one of those infamous Freakoff parties. And the part that'll chill you? Misha said she locked eyes with JLo in that moment, silently begging for help. And what did she get in return? Nothing. Not a word, not a move, just a cold, blank stare. Drop your thoughts in the comments below, let's talk about it. If you're feeling the vibe, hit that like button. And if you're new to the fam, make sure you smash that subscribe button. Don't forget to hit that notification bell so you're the first to know when we drop the latest and greatest. Thanks for tuning in.